It's like 1:30 in the morning and I am exhausted. I pulled it off though. Our first year homesteading here, we discovered that our mountainside property had been stripped at some point. It is intensely clay. Even though we had a large garden, it didn't produce near enough to store up much food. Definitely not a year's worth of food. So this winter, I am sourcing the best food that I can find and putting that in the freezers and on the shelf instead. I have another 100 pounds of potatoes that I need to process, but I want to can most of these this time. And the thing is I've had these for a little while and they're on the verge of going bad. So I really need to do these within like the next 2 days. Yeah, it's gonna be a whole lot of work. But before I get started on that this morning, I need to go check on these chickens. Winter has definitely arrived. I don't know what the weatherman was thinking, but we weren't supposed to get any snow at all today. And we've actually gotten quite a bit. That's our first snow of the year. And I'm taking the young chickens some water because I don't have a water heater in there, so I just take their water away at night and then bring them water during the day because they don't drink at night anyway. And then I just keep bringing them fresh water several times a day so I don't have to mess with water heaters. This works. Just do it the old-fashioned way. The big chickens I have not let out of their coop today because we have had a hawk stalking our backyard all day. It is really determined today to get some food, so. And honestly, with all this snow on the ground, the chickens aren't going to do anything other than go under the deck at most. I just leave them in here. I hate it for them because they want to come out, but they're just kind of cooped up in there. I'm gonna go work on these potatoes and see how many I can get done today. I only have a 23 quart canner, so I can only do 7 quarts at a time. So it's gonna take me quite a while to do 100 pounds of potatoes. I'm getting the third batch into the canner right now, and unfortunately it looks like that's all I'm going to get done today. I was really hoping to get 4 batches done, but I'm exhausted, it's getting late, and tomorrow's gonna even be a longer day. So it's warmed up a whole lot today and the snow is melting. I'm hoping I can get those chickens out of their coop today because they've been cooped up in their coop with all this snow, and we've had 3 hawks circling the backyard. They were just determined to eat another chicken. And I'm still nervous about putting our fishing line that we strung up to the real test. But at some point, I guess I'm gonna have to. So I just realized this morning that the bell peppers that I have in the fridge are on the verge of going bad. So I need to go ahead and make those stuffed peppers for dinner, which means it's going to be a really long day because I have to finish these potatoes today as well. So we better get started. Sun's going down and it's time to check on these chickens, make sure they have everything they need for the night. It got up to like 50 today, but we're getting back down into the 20s tonight. So make sure they have plenty of food and water. How am I gonna get this to you guys without letting everybody out? That's the question. Oh, we're about to lose chickens. And Uni was gonna jump on me. Oh, I'm sorry, Uni. I can't stay and play. I've gotta go cook. Where's the water? Still got water? Nope. Oops. Alright. Stay warm, babies. So I started this thing with Uni a long time ago. I guess when he first started sleeping outside, to where I would come out every evening and he would jump on me and I would snuggle him probably for like 15, 20 minutes or however long. He got so used to me doing that now every time he sees me in the evening, he pounces on me, which is cute and all that, but sometimes I just don't have time for evening chicken snuggles. It kind of makes me feel bad when I can't snuggle him because he expects it. So I've said before, I think Uni is more like a dog than a chicken. Man, these short days just drive me crazy. Like, I think it's not even quite 5 o'clock yet, but it feels like it should be 9 o'clock. All right, back to work. So this red sauce that I made is a marinara sauce, and actually it's a pizza sauce recipe that I use as a marinara sauce. It works just as well for all that kind of stuff. But I put this together because the sauce mixture for the peppers requires 2 cups of marinara sauce. So I'm just gonna use this. This is the mix that is going to be stuffed in the peppers. This is the rice that I cooked. And I'm going to be adding to this the meat that I made, which is basically like a real mild sausage. And then also some diced tomatoes and some seasonings and stuff like that. Finally on the last batch of potatoes. So it's like 1:30 in the morning, and I am exhausted. I pulled it off though with my little canner and a few snafus in the way, but they're all done. They are all done. I'm so tired. So I got through all 100 pounds of the potatoes and ended up with about 40 jars, and it was pretty exhausting to try to do it in 2 days. In the past, or last year when I did this, I did it over the course of a week with slightly more potatoes than this, but you know, life gets in the way sometimes. But even though it is incredibly exhausting to do it like this, there's nothing like walking in your pantry and seeing it stocked full of fresh food. It's just so rewarding.